Looks like you're gonna have to find somewhere to volunteer. I work with some seniors a couple times a month.
Wow, so cute. It's just that I have a thing with skin tags and old smell, so I might just need to think on it.
Oh, tonight's gonna be fun though. Dance lessons.
To touch them.
Everybody, J.K. Cowboy here, jumping back into Schitt's Creek. Episode 10, Season 3, only 4 left. This one's called Sebastien Raine. I don't know, we'll find out who that is. But yeah, it seems like a lot of things are moving in the right direction for a number of people, actually. David's business is starting to come together, getting closer to opening, and Patrick, the financial guy, essentially. There's something there, but right now it's professional, which is good. Good baseline building, that's excellent. And then Moira, like, she just went to a conference and apparently knocked it out of the park and did it great. I mean, she ended up passing out in bed with Roland. Nothing happened, obviously, but, you know, otherwise, great trip. Johnny's helping out with the motel. Alexis has got the job at Ted's veterinary clinic. You know, things are, they're settling in. So, that's cool. We're almost at the halfway point, essentially. And they're all doing pretty good. It's good to see. And it's still, you know, ridiculous. I mean, the way they talk to each other is delightful. Make sure you do hit like and subscribe for me. We'll appreciate it very much. And if you want to see the full reactions to everything we do, they're over at Patreon. Patreon.com/JKReacts, including a lot of Patreon exclusives that are not on YouTube. So go check them out. And if you want to hear your name shouted out here on the channel, head over to Patreon and sign up so we give shoutouts to every episode we do on YouTube. This episode, we're shouting out 2T. Yay! It might be 2T. Just a fancy way of doing it. 2T. I don't know. Thank you. 2T? No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you want to hear your name shouted out here on the channel, head over to Patreon, sign up, support us. We'll give you a shout out. Sebastien Raine. No idea. We'll find out quick, but I'm looking forward to more guest stars, honestly, because I know a lot of people at some point, start guest starring, and mostly Canadians. We'll see. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Please like and subscribe. If you don't, I'll make more pop culture references no one understands.
You're aware of the extraordinary work of the New York-based photographer Sebastien Raine.
You mean my ex?
When did you date Sebastien Raine?
They dated for like a month and a half, and David got very upset about it.
You met him through me.
I met Sebastien Raine at an art opening years ago.
At my gallery.
He's coming here.
What? Why? Why? I don't care, so you can do whatever you'd like.
I could cancel, but you've just told me you don't care, so now I have no choice but to meet him.
Is he like
Really handsome in like a homelessy sort of way? Yes.
David. Oh, this is exactly how I pictured it.
Look at your floppy hair.
You look really healthy.
Thanks.
I think you're brave.
Hi, Stevie.
Stevie. I'd love to Polaroid you naked one day.
Okay.
So brave. So brave.
Okay. The sweater's horrendous. Good God.
Moira, let's walk. Creativity lives on his feet. Anything else is bullshit.
It's a beautiful day.
And you're a beautiful subject.
Looks like you're gonna have to find somewhere to volunteer. I work with some seniors a couple times a month.
Wow, it's just that I have a thing with skin tags and old smell, so I might just need to think on it.
Oh, tonight's gonna be fun though. Dance lessons.
To touch them.
Bob is trying to get his poker night together again, and he wants me to play, and I can't afford it.
We're starting the big poker night again, so if you're interested.
Well,
I wouldn't mind playing, Bob.
Yeah.
I'll see you both at my place.
Why can't you afford it? How much do you play per round? It's like $20 is usually standard.
I was under the impression that you were here just for today for a quick consult. Hey, what are you doing?
Why don't you actually stand over there?
Where?
Further into the field.
Oh,
Let the field reveal itself to you.
I was also thinking Berlin.
Sure you were.
I think we laid the groundwork for an exciting enterprise.
That was
You'll be
true.
a wonderful subject.
We may have taken a few reference photos, but
So he photographed you today then?
Mhm.
Why would you have allowed this to happen?
I don't know. He just started shooting and shouting.
Everybody, I'd like to introduce Alexis. She's going to be joining us tonight, so that way we'll all have partners.
Dot, you won't need the Swiffer.
I guess I'll be dancing with Ted.
I did think that there would be more of them.
Yeah, well, there used to be, but, you know.
We've heard a lot about you.
That is so sweet.
Why would he bring her here?
If he's been doing this a while, he probably did mention.
Does Dawn have arthritis? Because looks like she's giving me the finger.
But not in that hand.
They used to be engaged.
I'll go see if Gwen has any more of these bacon-wrapped scallops.
Yeah, guess it's another trip to Bob's laundromat, right?
I don't think it's an accident that Bob keeps winning.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to believe this, but I do miss my wristwatch.
I want to see how Bob's luck's going to hold if Gwen's not here.
It's worth a shot.
I think I've got it.
Okay, well, I'll ride shotgun with you.
We were just talking about how delicious the food is, and, you know, the only thing missing...
Gwen's got to go.
If she could maybe go to the store to perhaps pick up something a little more,
Kosher?
David,
Damn, that look was interesting.
I'm glad you're here. I had a prolific day with your mother today.
Yes, she said.
This is the way she was meant to be presented to the world.
I'm sorry, is this you deciding what someone else wants? Okay, fine, but I can't stay.
Okay, what's this guy's... Okay. Is he good looking? Let me know in the comments, because the pompadour is throwing me off.
I feel like the other ladies are very unsoothed by the fact that I'm here.
Dear, we know all about the failed engagements.
Right.
But don't worry, I'm not going to rake you over the coals. I've been trying to set Ted up with my granddaughter for 2 years now, and nothing. She's not you. You must know that Ted is still stuck on you.
I will dance with Dot.
I would rather dance with the Swiffer.
Can't believe I took that with 3 sevens.
Hell, I guess it wasn't Gwen, was it, Johnny?
Dude,
Johnny had this theory that Gwen and
what are you doing?
were...
Oh my god.
You thought we were cheating.
No, I
don't need to cheat to beat any of you. When you have a good hand, you close your cards real quick. You start tapping your foot and rolling. I don't even know if you know the rules.
I don't know all of them.
In my defense, I didn't believe any of this, Bob. Gwen is very trustworthy.
Ray, you're tapping your foot.
Right.
If you're planning to capitalize on those images,
You just have to trust me.
there's a big fat line between charm and bullshit. Give me your camera.
Dave?
You mean this memory card? It accidentally fell out of your camera into my hand last night, and then fell out of my hand into my drink. And then I stepped on it a lot. So,
I feel terrible you had to do that just for me.
so you both won.
Wow, and those sliders look incredible.
Those aren't for you.
How's that watch working out for you?
I love it.
Wow. I used to play a lot of home game poker with like my brother and his friends and stuff like that. Fell off, but I would love to blame the pandemic. But no, we just got older. We all got kids and shit going on. But it's good times. I miss home game poker. It's so much easier to read people when you're not playing with professionals. So, but okay, so Sebastien Raine was a douchebag. Not surprising. Good God, like pretentious as shit. Now, like I get that they're kind of painting everyone they used to know with this broad brush of pretentious douchebag, you know, fake people, which, they're kind of saying they used to be a lot of times, right? That they're growing and stuff like that. And there's been many examples lately. He was a little over the top. Really? You're going to take a bunch of pictures of Moira in a field? Because what? You want to show her as an example of losing everything? Like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? It's just a douchebag thing to do. It's just, whatever, douche. I'm only disappointed we didn't get to see any more of David's business, because that's coming together. That's very interesting. And, you got a little bit of sex when getting the memory card, which is awesome. So that's good. Save his mom some trouble. And yeah, hopefully we'll never see that guy again. Calm the pompadour down. Good God, you know how much freaking hairspray you have to put in your hair to make it do stuff like that? Ridiculous. So look at this. So let's push this forward. Let's push this mop forward. I can make this. And then you curl it, kind of like that. Kind of like get one of those. Boom. It stayed. Yeah. It's just gross. But okay, that was gross. But yeah, the whole Ted still having a thing for Alexis. Yeah, no shit. Like, I can't believe she didn't know. I'm kind of surprised she's not playing with him with that, like taking advantage of it. Because yes, of course he does. Like, he's, why else would he keep her around when she's essentially not seeming to do a great job at the job? Like, apparently he's got the business down pretty good to where he can compensate for her being there, essentially. But yeah, I mean, they've got to squash that at some point. She's got to bring it up and be like, listen. Or, well, I mean, they could end up, who knows? Because, like, he's not a bad dude. He clearly is a catch. He's clearly a good dude. It's just not what she wants. And at least that's not what she wanted the first time. But as she's growing and maturing, at this point, I hope Ted doesn't settle for her or give her another chance, because she blew the first one. Granted, it was not she wasn't in a place to settle down, essentially, which is clearly what Ted wants. So, I don't know. She's still not there. And I hope... I don't know what I hope. I hope Ted ends up being happy, right? I think Alexis will. She'll figure it out. Doesn't have to be with Ted necessarily. And wasn't Ted dating someone? Like he was having a tryst? I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of that one. And we will jump into the final 3 of Season 3 next week. 11, 12, 13. We'll talk to that.
Look at all of these beautiful people who support our channel. If you join them, you will all be blessed with dreamless nights, including 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Furthermore, you will wake up next to your dream partner, who will only want to be intimate when you are in the mood. Join them